Dear students, welcome back to Florence Academy. Today we'll see how to write a complaint which belongs to the category of formal letters. The question is you have recently shifted to a rental apartment with your family. However, there are some problems with the apartment. Write a letter to the landlord. In your letter, describe the problem, demand the solution for the problem, and inform him what you will do if the problem is not solved. Okay, as in the case with any letter, you have to write the 3 bullet points in 3 different paragraphs. So let's start. Dear Mr. You can address your landlord by his full name or by his surname, but never with his first name because he's not your friend and you are not on first name basis or first name terms. So you should say either Dear Mr. Menon or Dear Mr. Nandakumar. That is the way you address your landlord. And the first paragraph is about describing the problem, but before describing the problem, you have to introduce yourself. Apparently, this landlord may have a lot of tenants living in different apartments. So, for easy identification, you should talk about which apartment and which floor, which flat number you are staying in. So, for that, you can first introduce yourself. I am Mr. Zachariah Fernandez. I'm Mr. Zachariah Fernandez who moved to your, so be specific here, Green Hills apartment number 4B, number 4B. And you can also be specific about the time you moved in 3 days ago or 1 week ago, whatever. Also state the purpose of the letter. This letter is to draw your attention to or bring to your notice. Draw your attention to some serious issues that we have been facing. Why we? Because you have moved in with your family. So it would be, it may seem inappropriate or incomplete if you say, I have been facing. So might as well say, we have been facing since we moved in. Again, this is part of the same paragraph where you have to describe the problem. So, firstly, now you are going to write about the problems. So, let's use the connector firstly for the first problem. The water geysers in both the washrooms. So you can use your imagination and talk about any problem, whether it's with the appliances in the house or if there is a shock that you're getting from the electric switches or any kind of broken items, broken things, damaged things which need to be replaced or which need to be removed from the house. So you can use your imagination and talk about any problem. Here I'm talking about 2 water geysers in both the washrooms that are not working. Are not working properly, which means takes a long time to heat or maybe the water is not hot enough. As a result, so it will be nice if you can talk a little more about the consequences this problem is creating. As a result, we have to heat the water, the bath water on an induction cooker or a gas stove, which again you can talk about the consequences which results in loss of time in the mornings. In the mornings, okay. So you have completely developed that problem. You have also mentioned the consequences and how it's affecting your family. Now let's move on to the second problem. At least two problems should be there. Secondly, the window panes in the master bedroom is broken. Sorry, window panes are broken. This may be, this would be convenient for thieves to break in. It's obvious, but if you want, you can, it's optional. Actually, a window pane broken is dangerous in many ways. Even small animals can enter, like rats or squirrels, or thieves may break in. And it is an obvious reason, but you're just talking about the problem. Okay. So I think the first paragraph is done. Now let's move on to the second paragraph. Second bullet point should be covered in the second paragraph. Demand the solution for the problem. Okay, first you can request. I request you to please please fix these two problems at the earliest. At the earliest. Again, you can mention like we are new in this town. We are new in this area and do not know any electrician or carpenter to resolve these issues. So that is not really required because you're requesting your landlord to fix the problem, but you don't really have to say this. But that one sentence alone in a paragraph may seem incomplete. So you are just giving reason why you need help because you are new in this area and you do not know any electrician or carpenter to resolve these issues. So that sounds more filling, as in a paragraph, it sounds more complete when you write that reason. Now inform him what you will do if the problem is not solved. Okay, so that is going to be your third paragraph. You can say, I am afraid I will have to, or maybe we will have to. We will have to look for another apartment if these issues are not resolved. You can also mention I may have to demand the refund of my deposit or of the deposit which I paid you. Which I paid you. One last sentence you may add. I look forward to hearing from you at earliest. And you can sign off yours sincerely, Zachary. Yours sincerely. You may either write Zachariah Fernandez, or you can say yours sincerely, Mr. Fernandez, Mr. Zachariah Fernandez. It's a formal letter